Instagram world, YouTube world. It's your girl, Big Mama Red Baby, and we're about to get into this Madam Marie Laveau reading tonight. Tap in. What's up, baby? Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. I'm back with a very interesting reading tonight, honey. Hope y'all are doing well. How the hell are you? Hey, baby. Tag your friend. Tag a friend. Tag a friend, baby. We about to get into the Madame Marie Laveau tarot reading tonight, honey. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hey, boo. A lot of people have requested this reading. Okay. A lot of people have requested this reading. Some people may or may not know about Marie Laveau. So before we get into it, honey, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of who she was, honey. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, honey. She got things popping for those back in the day. And she put voodoo onto the map, honey. Okay. She was a hairstylist who gained a lot of popularity. A lot of people respected her. She knew a lot of people's secrets. Because people confided in her. She was also a reader, and she did rituals. She did spell work. It was also her, and it was also her daughter. So her daughter was Marie Laveau as well. So we are gonna get into some things, honey. I'm gonna tap in tonight. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited about this reading because she's one of my spirit guides that do walk with me. I actually do have her in my spiritual court, honey. And I love and respect her so much. She's actually come through for me. Especially when it comes to working with clients and getting shit done. Okay. Respect and love Madam Marie Laveau. Okay. I'm not too familiar with how things are now in New Orleans. Before I actually started this reading, of course I tapped in. Some of the things that came out was just like, ugh. So let's see if we can get into some of this tonight, honey. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready, baby? As always, I have your top requested questions right here, baby, and we're gonna be getting into it, honey. I'm excited. I love her energy. She was a highly respected spiritualist in her time, and she did put voodoo onto the map, honey. People knew not to fuck with her, okay? She knew how to make things shake. She knew how to make things work, honey. So, like I said, it was her, and it was also her daughter, so we have to be mindful of that. Are y'all ready? I'm excited, child. You know, I love to talk about the voodoo aunts. So, let's get into it, baby. Y'all ready? How the hell are y'all doing this afternoon? I know it's been a while. I'm going to be coming out with a series of different readings for this month, for the Black History Month, honey. And Madame Marie Laveau is the first on my list, honey. Highly requested. So let's get into it, shall we? Call my spirits, child. Some of y'all be like, Mama Red, what does that bell mean? It's mean I'm calling my spirits, baby. And this was finna go down, okay? Ancestors known and unknown, spirit guides known and unknown, I'll call you forth. I ask that you go far, and I ask that you go wide. And I ask that you get me the information that I seek and bring it back, okay? So I can enlighten the people. Ashe, Aibobo. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it, baby. Y'all ready? I'm excited. I'm excited. Spirit, show me, what type of woman was the Madam Marie Laveau? What type of woman was she? Show me some things that we do not know tonight. Spirit, I ask that you uncover some secrets. What type of woman was Madam Marie Laveau? Now, I'm going to remind y'all, when we get to talking about Madam Marie Laveau, it was the mother and it was the daughter. So that has been very much put to the forefront when it comes to doing this reading, that we have to understand it was the mama and it was the daughter. So some things don't apply for the mom, some things don't apply for the daughter. So, honey, if you know, you know. Okay? You got to be a bad somebody to name your daughter after you, the first and last name. Okay? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna ask, what type of woman was Madame Marie Laveau? What type of woman was she? What type of woman was she? I know that's right. Y'all ready? Because it's spicy already, child. It's giving spicy already, honey. First of all, first and foremost, Spirit is already coming through. She wants us to know that, first of all, she was a mother. Okay? She took people in. She did a lot of charity work. She did a lot of things to help the community. She also was someone who knew how to settle differences. So people come to her or came to her when they had problems. Just like Mama Red. People be coming to Mama Red because they have problems. She knew how to solve problems. Spirit is also seeing, I'm tapping into her energy, that she was also very heartbroken at one point of her life. I'm seeing this could possibly have to do with, because a lot of us have heard the stories of her husband dying or her husband leaving her back when she was young, when she was just now, you know, I believe it may have been one of her children's father. Her first husband disappeared. So I'm seeing that she was a woman who built her strength off of heartbreak. How many of us can relate to that? You understand what I'm saying? She also knew how to work. She had a very strong work ethic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may or may not can relate to that. She knew how to get up and get things done. And she would not rest for periods of time because she knew how to get things done, honey. Okay? Very much the problem solver. Very much take initiative to get things done. She also was very profound with love magic. That's also coming up in the cards. A lot of people will go to Madame Marie Laveau to speak about their relationship and their love problems. As some of you may know, she owned a beauty salon. What do women do when they in a beauty salon? They run their mouth. They talk about their business. They talk about their boo. They talk about their relationships. So it's like she also knew how to deal with men, especially based on what women would tell them about their men. She had the scoop on certain things, honey. Okay? She had the scoop on certain things. I'm believing this is more so the mother Marie. Spirit is saying that it was the mother Marie and it was the daughter Marie. So let me ask, what type of woman was Marie Laveau's daughter, the Marie Laveau? What type of woman was she? Spirit is also saying that the mother was very spiritual. She was also very religious. She was a devout Catholic. So how many of you know that you can go to church and still turn up on somebody if need be? Okay. How y'all feeling so far? How y'all feeling? Talk to me. Talk to me. How y'all feeling about this? Because this is interesting to me. I've done a lot of research on Madame Marie Laveau. And she is one of the spirits that's in my spiritual court. So I have a lot of love and respect for her, honey. Spirit, show me, what type of woman was Marie Laveau's daughter, Marie Laveau II? What type of woman was she? What type of woman was she, honey? What type of woman was she? And a lot of people, you know, somebody just said, I'm actually surprised that she was Catholic. Y'all, some of us don't understand that some of our religious practices we had to hide. We just couldn't come right out and practice certain things. We had to hide it. So that's why when it comes to New Orleans, voodoo is synchronized with saints. So there's a lot of people who are Catholic who are also voodooizants. You understand what I'm saying? They couldn't come right out and practice. So, of course, you know, a lot of people in Louisiana are Catholic, whether you know it or not, honey. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit, show me, what type of woman was Marie Laveau's daughter? I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Marie Laveau's daughter was more so with the shits than her mother. Whoa! Marie Laveau's daughter was more so with the shits more than her mother. She was also, where her mother did a lot of charity work, Marie Laveau's daughter was about that cash, honey. You understand what I'm saying? She was about that cash. So she may not be so quick to do something off the strength of, hey, da-da-da-da. Her daughter was about that money. I'm not gonna lie. Her daughter also, she had a lot of connections as well. Her daughter, I would go as far as to say her daughter was more so with the shits. Her daughter was more so on the darker side. I'm seeing her mother being more godly, more saintly, more that type of energy. But Spirit is telling me her daughter was one of the darker side, y'all. Her daughter was with the shits. You understand what I'm saying? And she was about her money. She was a businesswoman, Ashe. She was about her business. She was about her business, honey, okay? How y'all feel about this? Let's talk about it. What would Marie Laveau want us to know about her? What would she want us to know about her? This is very interesting to me. I love the tea. I love the tea. I actually have two very nice shrines for Madam Marie Laveau. I love and respect her so much. Love and respect her so much. She was one of the first spirits to appear to me when I first started my spiritual journey, honey. Okay, so I have a lot of respect and love for Madam Marie Laveau. You understand? I love to hear it. Love to hear stories about her. Love to talk about her, honey. I love it. And sometimes when you have certain spirits with you, they'll teach you certain things that nobody else really knows. Somebody said, will my shop be open Wednesday, baby? I'm open on the weekends, honey. Catch mama on the weekends, baby. Okay. What would she want us to know about her? What is it that she would want us to know about her? Once again, she was a very spiritual woman. She wanted people to know that she based her, she based her practices off of spirituality. You understand what I'm saying? She based her practices off of religion, off of God. She was still a God-fearing woman. Some people don't realize that you can still be into your ancestors and still be into God. She was not an evil woman like people portrayed her to be. She was a highly intuitive woman. Highly intuitive. And she was also somewhat like a mother. It keeps coming up like a mother to people who needed certain things, or people who were orphans, or women who were down on their luck, women who had children. She was someone who came forward to help people in those times. Are y'all getting the picture? But she was also with the shits. You understand what I'm saying? She let God, her ancestors, her spirits lead her. She also wants people to know that she lived a good life. You understand what I'm saying? She wanted people to know she lived a good life. She lived a life that was full. Even though slavery, not slavery, racism and certain segregations were very much profound in the South in her period of time, she wanted people to know, baby, I still was living. You understand what I'm saying, baby? Kudos to her. I'm taking me so. She wanted people to know, honey, even though it was this type of environment, honey, I rose above it. Ashe. Even though it was segregated, I rose above it. Even though it was racism, I rose above it. I was still able to move. She said also she moved like a free woman. She did what she wanted to do. Certain rules did not apply to her. She had police, she had politicians, she had congressmen, she had mom and pop. She had a lot of people in her pocket. This is once a woman of power. Don't fuck around, okay? Don't play around. And she knew how to monetize her business as being what, an entrepreneur. She also wants people to know that she was what, an entrepreneur. She worked for herself. Spirit is also coming through to tell me about her spirit. She helps women who was entrepreneurs. If you are a woman and you are an entrepreneur, she will assist you. She will help you. She also was saying she will help you. She also was a healer. You know what I'm saying? People get voodoo zonts. People hear voodoo and think everything is automatically evil. Everything is automatically demonic. Voodoo can be healing. You understand what I'm saying? But this is the things that we don't know because you don't talk about it because it's demonized. She also wants us to, what? Educate ourselves on spirituality as well, honey. How are y'all feeling about this reading? Because this she's coming through. She's coming through, honey. Oh, sha-na-na-na-na-na. I love to hear it. Spirit, tell me, was it her or was it her daughter who was truly the voodoo queen? Was it her or was it her daughter who was truly the voodoo queen? I love this energy, honey. I'm feeling it. I'm absolutely feeling it. Absolutely here for this woman, honey. Whoa! I'm loving this energy, loving it. If y'all love this reading tonight, please donate and buy Mama Red a badge, y'all. Y'all know I'll be giving it to you. Y'all know I'll be giving it to y'all raw. Was it really her or was it her daughter who was the voodoo queen? Spirit is saying that she actually taught her daughter a lot. So Spirit is saying it was both of them who was the voodoo queen. Okay, there was no separating them when it comes to that. There was not one who was greater than the other. Both of them had a hierarchy and they knew certain things. And Spirit is also saying that one of them may have even gotten into some type of initiation. So it was not someone who was higher than the other one. They were both that girl, okay? They were both that girl. She taught, she's speaking and saying, I taught my daughter, or I taught certain ways of spirituality that she took on to, and she evolved with it as well. But there was not one that was greater than the other. Okay? So, a few people was asking who was the real voodoo queen, y'all. She's saying both of us were. We were both the queen. Very interesting, right? How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? How are y'all enjoying this reading tonight? I'm loving this energy. I'm absolutely here for it. I'm just like, do tell more. You don't say. Absolutely love it. Absolutely here for it. How do y'all feel about this? Talk to me in my comments. What are the main areas or land that her lineage has spread to? What is the main areas or... Ooh, I got a message that just came into my downloads, into my spirit. Some people may not receive this, but this may be a message to those who may still be in New Orleans. You understand what I'm saying? This may be a message to those who may still be in New Orleans. I don't know how they're going to feel about it, but I'm going to say it anyhow. Okay? I'm going to say it anyhow. She is saying some people are not worthy to carry her name. Stop carrying her name. Stop pushing certain products with her name on it that is not connected to her and that she has not blessed. Ooh. Some people have made a killing off of her name. And she's saying she has not blessed these products. She does not bless their work. I don't know who this is for, honey. She feels like this is someone who has taken a part of her spirit and tried to monetize it, and she does not okay this. It's not okay. It's not okay by her. She has nothing to do with these businesses. Nothing to do with these products. Yikes. Ooh. You understand what I'm saying? Let that be for whoever it is, whoever's for, y'all. Spirit, show me. She's kind of upset about that. I'm sorry, Madam Marie. I'm sorry. I do apologize. She's kind of upset about that. She's saying their name has made a lot of money. A lot of shops, a lot of places in New Orleans who are portraying her name. She does not like her name to be attached to certain things because there's her products. The products don't have power. It doesn't have power. She's saying she does not bless it. It's not ordained. Ooh, sha-na-na-na, profiting off of the wrong things, honey. Even stores, Spirit is showing me even stores that have her name attached to it. Let it be for whoever it be for. Those who know, you know. Whoever it is, you already know. She's not happy with that. She's not happy. Spirit, show me what are the main areas or land that her lineage has spread to. What are the main areas of or land that her lineage has spread to? It's spread far. Her family is far. Spirit is showing me her family is close to the water. I'm seeing something about swamp areas. I'm seeing something about, Spirit is telling me, I'm seeing Mississippi in my mind, New Orleans in my mind. She has some on the outskirts. Some of her family may have even migrated. They're close to the water. Wherever the water is, water. Southern states that are near water. They've branched out. They've married. They've taken different last names. A lot of them don't even practice. Some of them don't practice. They just wanted to be free. You know, they wanted to be free. So I'm seeing her family being close to swamps, close to the water. This is where most of them are. Most of them have moved to. They wanted to be free. Yeah. How do y'all feel about this reading? Let me see what y'all are saying. I love New Orleans. I would love to visit there again. I love New Orleans, baby. I'm not going to lie, baby. Every time I'm in New Orleans, baby, I feel like I'm home. Okay? Every time I'm in New Orleans, I'm in the Noya, baby, I feel like I'm home. It'd be like, oh, girl, welcome home, child. You know how it is. You be home, and it's just like you can just relax, kick your feet up. You feel like you're going to go see your people. You know, you got certain places that you go. Every time I'm in New Orleans, I feel home. That's just the energy I get, you know. Spirit, show me, did Madam Marie Laveau, did she reincarnate into somebody? Yeah, somebody said that 504 is my city, period. I still have yet to visit. You gotta go. The food is phenomenal. I tell you what, baby, I couldn't stay in New Orleans. Cause I be big as what? A motherfucking house. I be big as a house eating that damn food, child. I love the food. Oh, I be big as a house, child. Spirit showed me, did Madam Marie Laveau reincarnate into someone? Did she reincarnate into anybody else? Did she reincarnate? Did she come back? Did she relocate? Did she reincarnate? Did she come back? No. No. No, she's not. Spirit is saying when her energy left, she left, honey. It was only one Madam Marie Laveau. I feel like she's an elevated ancestor and she is not going to be reincarnating. No. 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 What did she learn after leaving Earth? What did Madam Marie Laveau learn after leaving Earth? What did Madam Marie learn after leaving Earth? Sometimes we learn certain things. We get elevated. We hear, or we get certain downloads. We get certain wisdom once we are no longer here in the physical. Okay. Let's ask. Somebody say anybody claiming to be her is a fraud. That's just what I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm picking up, child. You know, a lot of people, she's just not happy about people using her name to profit things that she has not blessed. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What did she learn when she left this earth? What were some of the things that Madam Marie learned when she left this earth? When she passed on, what did she learn? Her spirit travels a lot too. Yep. Her spirit travels a lot. She's renowned all over the world, she's saying. She also learned she let go of a lot of any type of stress or worrying that she's had. She let go of a lot of, her spirit travels, a lot of moving around. One day she's here, one day she's there. Her spirit reaches a lot of people all over the world. She learned that when she passed on that she did a good work. Things that she did a good work. She's saying she had a good life. She keep going back to that. She had a good life. She had a good work. And her spirit travels a lot. She visits a lot of people. She's a traveling spirit. So she says also, don't just think you have to go to her graveyard in order to work with her. She will come to you. If you make an altar, if you petition her, she will travel to you. She will travel. She travels. She's still helping people. She also says, baby, her voodoo still works. Her voodoo still works, baby. So don't get it twisted. If you need her, she will come to you. She will come to you. Her spirit moves around a lot, Ashe. The spirit is also telling me that someone asked who does she really like to help. I'm seeing that she helps women a lot. Nothing against men or males. Spirit is telling me that she likes women. She prefers to help women. Women with children, women with businesses, women with problems with men, women with entrepreneur women. She prefers to help women, even though she will help anyone, but her preference is to help women. This also goes back to things that we may have heard about Madam Marie Laveau, about her being someone who helped and did a lot of charity. She also is very charitable. Okay, so women with children, women, single women, she will help you. If you call upon her for certain things, she will help you, she says. Yeah, I love that. What a beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Shall we? Shall we? What was her original intent with using voodoo? What was her original intent with using voodoo? Let's talk about it, honey. What was her original intent with the usage of voodoo? What was her intention? What did she originally intend? What was her original intent with using voodoo? What was her original intent with voodoo? She knew it had power. She knew about the power. She also used her magic to give and to help people. She also used, oh wow, she used her voodoo to help people out of dark times. When they were in dark times. She used her voodoo to help people. Her original intent was to grasp a hold of the power that was behind the voodoo, that was behind the spirits. Her original intent was to connect with spirit directly in order to help others. Ashe. Ashe. She wanted to use this to help others and to inspire, to give to others. Help them out in a dark place. They were in a dark place. You know how it is in certain people, you know, and the Spirit is also showing me a lot of people who were coming from different places over the world that were coming to New Orleans. Some people who may be in the chat right now, you may be familiar. It's showing me people who were coming from Haiti, people who were coming from different areas of Africa, different areas, Dominican Republic. It's showing me different places that people were coming from. And she used that spirit of the ancestors, spirit of the Laveau to offer guidance. It's just like people coming, they don't know who their God is. They've been stripped of everything. They don't know certain things. She used it to reconnect. Ashe. Ashe. Because many of you know we came here, we was taken, certain things were taken from us. You understand what I'm saying? Our original ancestors and gods and goddesses were taken from us. You understand what I'm saying? And it was given another form to worship. So she went and she took back what was lost, and she used it as a sword to light her way and to cut her way through the dark times that people were in. People came to her to reconnect with spirituality. That was so deep. Oh, this reading is so deep tonight. Ashe. Good afternoon. Hey, baby. Some of y'all are coming in and y'all want to know who we talking about. Baby, we talking about the Madam Marie Laveau. Okay? That's what we got going on today. Okay? It's powerful. She used the spirits to help them reconnect to the spirituality. That is deep. That is a powerful woman. People who lost their despair, people who lost their way of life, they've lost their connection to source. This is deep. Can y'all see the deepness? Can y'all feel this? This is deep, child. Talk to me in my comments, y'all. How do y'all feel about this? This is very inspirational. Very inspirational. And she used voodoo to inspire people and to bring back power and to help those that were in a dark time, honey. Ashe. Ashe. How do y'all feel about this? Somebody said inspired. I'm inspired. Ashe. What are some offerings that Madam Marie Laveau likes to have? I'm going to get into this really quick. Madam Marie Laveau, if someone wishes to work with you, what are the offerings that you prefer? What do you like? What do you like? Yes, honey. Y'all get into Madam Marie Laveau, study on her, honey. Her energy is very much still moving out here. Her spirit is very much still alive. Her spirit is very much still traveling. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah. I'm just gonna see what type of things do you like? Spirit is already showing me things for love and things for beauty, hair products, combs, brushes, perfumes. Trinkets, certain trinkets like trinkets that are for love. So potions, little heart-shaped items. She likes heart-shaped items as well. If you make an altar to her in your home, she will come to assist you, she says. If you make an altar to her in your home, she will come to assist you. Heart-shaped items. Pastries. I'm hearing pastries. She likes pastries, French pastries. Chocolate croissants, tea. So these are some of the things that you can use to connect with her on her altar. Pastries, French. If you have a French bakery in your hometown or where you live, she does accept bakery. I love bakery items. Someone asked, is she okay? Beignets. Yep, beignets. Yep. Someone asked, is she buried? Marie, are you buried in St. Louis? Are you buried in St. Louis? Where is your final resting spot? Where is your final resting place? Oh, she's not happy about wherever she's resting at either. She's not happy about where she's resting at. Where is your final resting spot, Marie? Where's your final resting place? She doesn't want to be there. Spirit is not quite telling me where she's resting, but I do know wherever she is, she doesn't want to be there. Spirit is showing me that they moved her. She's been moving a lot of places. She's been moved. And where she's finally resting at, she does not want to be there. Ooh, wow, this is deep. Where she's at, she does not want to be there, honey. Hey, baby. That's so sad. She's showing me that she's been moved. People disrespected her. Disrespect. Moving. They disrespected her as they moved her from place to place. And her final resting place, she does not want to be there. She's not there. Places that, she's showing me places that people have visited and they think that they are visiting her grave. She's not there. She's always on, she's on the move. Also, people disrespected her who would have never disrespected her in her livelihood. People will disrespect the dead. You understand what I'm saying? People who, I'm getting a download. People who, people who had respect for her, they still respected her, but people who did not like her, and people who wanted to be against her, who would have never done that when she was alive, they disrespected her after she was gone. And one of the main reasons in places as to why she was disrespected was how she was treated when she died, where her body, she's not happy with where she's at. She's not happy with where her body is, where her final resting place. She doesn't want to be there. Woo! This energy is deep, honey. People, they still trying to profit off of her. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that. How did Marie Laveau get started into voodoo? How did she really get started? How did she really get started? Because you know how it is, some people who were, you know, some people who may or may not like Mama Redd, but you'll never disrespect me to my face, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? But as soon as I'm dead and gone, you know, you talk your shit, you do what you want to do, you know. So certain people did not like her and they disrespected her when she was no longer here, but they would not have dared to do that if she had been here in the physical. You understand what I'm saying? So be mindful how you treat the dead when they're no longer here, child. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. How do y'all feel about this reading? Talk to me, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. Somebody said this is very deep. Somebody said probably trying to use her power. Does she have family left that know they are descendants of hers? Absolutely. They know who they are. How did she really get started into voodoo? How did she really get started into voodoo? How did she get started into voodoo? How did she really get started into voodoo? She had to fight her way. She had to fight her way and take charge of it. Also, there was a male who came from somewhere else who actually helped her. I'm not sure who this is. I've heard this being Papa John. Papa John. Someone, it was a male who put her into the game, who may have even initiated her or given her her rite of passage into voodoo. He taught her. She learned her craft. She had to hone in and learn her craft, honey. She said, daughter of Papa, her celebration dates are September the 10th and June the 24th. You can offer her the cross, red beans, guinea peppers, dolls, and everything Mama said, and snakes. Correct. Someone taught her. She got into voodoo by someone teaching her and her learning, and she just took off from there. You know, how many of us know that sometimes all it takes is for somebody to put the right tools in your hand and you just take the fuck off. You just, you know, just teach me the game and I'm good from here. Just put me into the game and I'm find my way out. Spirit actually guided her through a lot of her rituals, guided her through a lot of her work. It actually drew in clients from her. I would even say that she may have even been somewhat of a little millionaire. This woman was making her money back in a time where certain people of color, she broke a lot of boundaries. She broke a lot of stigmas that people had on women of color. She broke through that shit. Like, look, I ain't none of this that y'all think I am, period. Respect, Madam Marie. Respect. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna ask, because it is one of the questions. Somebody said she definitely gives off rich and opulent vibes. Oh, she said she had that bag. Don't sleep. She got her money and she charged according to her work, honey. she charged. And she said she had white people, black people, different people coming to her. Some people would sneak to come see her late at night because they didn't want people to know that they was going to see the voodoo lady. You understand what I'm saying? It'd be some people that be sneaking and coming to Mama Red's shop. You don't want nobody to know. Mama Red, I don't want nobody to know I'm here. You know, can I get a late appointment? Can I come once you close? Yeah, you sure can. Because some people don't want to be associated with certain things, baby. So I can understand that. Spirit show me, is Madam Marie's magic still working today? Is her magic still working? Is her magic still working today? Is Madam Marie Laveau's magic still working today? 5. Tell me, is her magic still working today? Absolutely. Absolutely is working, honey. Absolutely. Yep. I love this. I love this reading. Let's see. Can anyone work with Madam Marie Laveau? What type of work does she like to help with? I've already told you all before. Earlier, she does like to do love magic. She was very profound in love magic. She's also very profound in hex work. Get over on your enemies work. Protection work. Bringing money to your business work. Even though she says that she will work with anyone, she does prefer to work with women. You understand what I'm saying? No shade to nobody, you know, but she does prefer to work with women. How y'all feel about this? I love it. I love it. Oh, honey, I'm living for it. She does prefer to work with women. Let's see. No, you do not have to be initiated to call upon her. No, you do not have to be initiated to call upon her. She's saying make her just a simple altar. A simple altar. I'm also hearing that she does not, Spirit is showing me that she does not like alcoholic beverages. So if you put an alcoholic beverages on her altar, she may not come. She does not like alcoholic beverages on her altar. Be mindful, okay? What should we know when honoring her? What should we know when honoring Madam Marie Laveau? What should we know? What should we know? You know what I'm saying? We have to be respectful of certain spirits, respectful of certain energies, and give them the offerings that they request so that we can get the help that we're asking for. Someone said, do you have to keep the altar up? I'm guessing you can use it if you want to just work with her. I actually have 2 altars. I have an altar here in my home, and I have an altar in my store for Madam Marie Laveau because she is a spirit that walks with me. She's actually in my spiritual court, and I work with her a lot. So if you want to keep it up, that's fine by you. If not, you know, you can put it up, take it down upon your, you know, your needs. Okay. All spirits do not take alcohol, so be mindful of that. You understand? Let's see. What should we know when honoring her? What should we know when honoring her? I know that's right. I know that's right. She wants you to know that she was a sweet lady, but she will fuck you up. Okay? I was a sweet woman, but don't get it twisted, baby. I had another side of me that you didn't want to meet. Okay? I'm a very intuitive, a very caring woman, but don't fuck with me. That's the type of energy that I'm hearing now. Same thing with Mama Red, baby. I'm a very sweet woman, but baby, I got a side of you, of me that you don't want to see, baby. Okay? Be mindful, you know, be mindful, child, be mindful. When you come, mean business when you come. When you come and you ask for certain things, when you honor her, be mindful that she has 2 separate sides. Baby, you might get the sweet, And you might get the spicy. You might get this. You might get that. Just be mindful. Be mindful, honey. You understand what I'm saying? She was very kind, very motherly, very sweet, baby. But she will do you dirty, baby. Okay? She got a bad side. And it could just very well be her daughter that you get sometime. You call on sweet Mother Marie, and you might get the turn up Marie. Okay? You never know which one you're gonna get. So be careful when you call on her. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody said, ooh, beautifully said with those two cards. Baby, if you know, you know. You may get this, you may get that. Be mindful, okay? When you honoring her, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to work with her. When you honor her, she really, it goes back, she really likes to work with women who are in business for themselves. Entrepreneurial women. Women who want to make their own money. She fucking with you, baby. Call on her. Make you a little altar in your salon. Make a little altar in your business. You know, put you a little picture up or something of her. She'll bless your business. Very good for business. She also is very good for court work. She will help you get out of certain court situations too. Love work, court work. Entrepreneurial business work. Okay. I love this. This feels like a college course for, you know, Black History Month. Like, ooh, tell me more. I love it. I love it, honey. Some of y'all have even seen my altar that I have at my store for Madam Marie Laveau. I have an altar at my store for her. What advice would Madam Marie like to give to those who practice, those who are practicing hoodoos, those who are practicing voodooisms, those who are wanting to deepen their spirituality? What type of messages would you like to give those who practice, Madam Marie? What kind of advice can you give to those who are practicing or want to practice? What type of advice can we give to those who are practicing or wanting to practice? Number 1, free your mind. You can't call on certain spirits. You can't work with certain spirits if your mind is closed off or you don't believe. Don't call on her if you don't believe in her. Don't call on certain spirits if you don't believe in them. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste their time. That's real. That's real. You have to believe, okay? Don't call on these spirits if you don't believe. If you're working something and you want to make something happen, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your work, if you don't believe in your power, if you don't believe in your orishas, you don't believe in the Loa, you don't believe in the saints, you don't believe in spirit, you don't believe in God, ain't no need to do it because you're wasting your time. You understand what I'm saying? That's real. That is real, okay? Real. That's real. Don't waste your time. Another message for those who are practicing. Have your know where you put your faith at. She was a woman of faith. It keeps going back to her being a spiritual woman. Know where you put your faith at. You know, a lot of the older people used to be like, I know where my help come from. Where does your help come from? What is the rock that was within you that cannot be shaken? Is it within your spirits? Is it within God? Is it within the universe? What is it that is unshakable within you? You need to grasp onto that when you're doing these spirituality, when you're doing these practices. Know that it's a force out here that is willing to help you if you just grab a hold on it. Ooh, I love it. She's showing me grabbing a hold of it, taking your hand and charging towards, take your hand and charge towards the thing that you're looking to manifest. Grab a hold of it. Grab a hold of it. I love this. If you are practicing, there's gonna be some type of beliefs that you're gonna have to walk away from. It keeps going back to what you believe. None of this stuff works if you don't believe in it. I'm not gonna say certain spirituality won't get you to where you need to go, but you need to have a sense of belief to back it up. Okay? For those who are practicing, don't be wishy-washy. Know what you want and go for it. Grab a hold of it. Also, those who are practicing, I'm hearing the advice of keep some of your practices to yourself. Keep some of your practices to yourself. Don't rush to be someone who just puts all of their business out there like that. A lot of people didn't know a lot of things about Madam Marie Laveau. You had to hear certain things word of mouth. I'm hearing that she didn't go around bragging on herself. People spoke for her. Let your work speak for you, those who are practicing. Let people put your name out there. Don't be so quick to put all of your business out there. Same thing about Mama Redd. You might not know all of my business. You're not going to know all of my business. Okay? I keep what? Shit to myself. Keep some of your business to yourself, those who are practicing. Work hard. Understand when you're doing certain work, it's called spiritual work. Okay? It's called spiritual work. You got to do what you got to work that thing. You got to line up. You got to keep pushing to the finish line. You may not see nothing manifest for you until 4, 5, 6, 10 months later. When you come into practicing, stay on it. It's called what? Spiritual work. It's not called microwave. It's not called air fryer. These older practitioners knew how to work. Some of you, when it comes to practicing, this is for those who are practicing. Okay, this is the advice that I'm giving for Madam Marie Laveau for those who are practicing. A lot of the old-time root workers, old-time conjurers, old-time voodoo wizards, voodoo lady, voodoo man, they work that thing, honey. Work it. Work it, work it, work it, work it. Work it, work it, work it, work it. Push to the finish line. Don't think you just light one little candle and you're going to get something to manifest for you. That's why it's called spiritual work. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to some people out there. Because some of us want to get into doing these works. You want to even do work for ourselves, want to do work for our family, but you don't got no faith, and you got to be consistent. You got to know if this thing don't work, I'm going to go through this door. Elders knew how to manifest with work. If you ain't got no work ethic, don't even start to do practicing. Don't even practice. Don't even practice, honey. That's the information for those who are wanting to get into practicing, honey. We are talking about the Marie Laveau. The Madam Marie Laveau. Okay. Are there any last words that need to be said? Are there any last words that need to be said? Are there any last words about Madam Marie Laveau that needs to be said before I close this portal tonight? How are y'all feeling about this reading? It's been very insightful to me. And even me, I be thinking that I know a lot about Madam Marie Laveau. I be thinking I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't know everything. You got to approach certain things like you never knew it. You got to approach certain things with curiosity. Okay? And be open to hearing and to knowing new things. I love this reading. I actually heard a lot of things that I didn't know. A lot of people are saying that they loved it. Great reading tonight. I hear you. Thank you. Speaking the truth. I'm going to watch it from the beginning. If it's saved, I am going to save this. Somebody said, I feel like I've been in Bible class, history class, and women's empowerment conference. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, very informative. Much gratitude. I'm going to make an altar and study. Yes, please study. Please. Please study. Love this reading. Lovely information, Mama Red. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are there any last words that need to be said before Mama Red closes this portal tonight? Are there any more messages from Madam Marie Laveau that needs to come before I close this portal? Are there any more messages that needs to come? I just love and respect her spirit so much. Oh, I just feel like she's my auntie. I'm gonna be posting on my story for the next reading for Black History Month. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. Spirit, show me. Is there any last words that Madam Marie Laveau would like to convey while this portal is open? Is there any more words that needs to come out? Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. What I'm picking up is love yourself, love your family. Get back to certain practices that are indigenous, I don't know how to pronounce the word, to your culture. Whether you be from the islands or the people is from the marshlands, the swamplands. Do research on ancestral practices. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Tati. Do research on ancestral practices in order to get a better understanding of how certain things work. There is power that comes through your lineage that you need to be tapped back into. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is power that needs to be tapped back into that comes from your ancestors. We have ancestors that are willing to help us if we are to tap back into it. Learn your craft. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being religious, but also know that there are other doors that are in direct, you understand what I'm saying? They are in direct correlation to your ancestors. Return to your ancestral practices. Do not let people make you feel shunned for going back to your ancestral practices. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you don't know where your people are from, take the time to research. Research ancestral practices. Don't let people take your power from you and demonize you, because there is power in your ancestral practices. Okay? Also, a woman who knows how to think for herself, baby, you got power already. Keep your mind sharp as a sword when it comes to certain things. So these are some of the closing messages that I'm getting. Keep your mind sharp as a sword, and also keep your hand in your ancestors' hand. Keep your hand in God's hand. Keep your hand connected to your source, whatever that may be. Never lose faith in that. Okay? Also, know that even when it's time to reconnect to your source, whether it be your ancestral practices, also know when it's time to protect yourself and it's time to fight. It can't always be smiling every day, rainbows every day. It can't always be sunshine every day. This woman knew how to have duality. And she stood on her duality. For those who are tuning in late, we are wrapping up the Madam Marie Laveau reading for this afternoon, honey. Hope that you have enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Mama gotta go. Bye.